Former CAF president Issa Hayatou has passed away at the age of 77 in Paris. He was a significant figure in African football as a tenor span across 1988 to 2017. That is 29 years. Wow. With this news, we are welcoming you to Game of Games, a sport talk show with Samuel Lex and YK. As always, this is show that gives you everything that is happening in the world of sport. My name is Oguton Omayawa, popularly known as Samuel. Of course, on the screen, you are seeing the two handsome guys. You are seeing them. Firstly, let me welcome Odemi Olayinka, popularly known as YK. YK, how are you doing?
Good evening, brothers. Good evening, brothers. It's good to be here again.
Wow, fantastic. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. How has been your day so far?
Like normal Nigerian day.
No. Wow. I don't just well, I and Lex in our previous edition, we already talked about what is going on presently in Nigeria, but I don't just want us to dive into that, okay? But I don't well, all is well with us, okay? Secondly, let me welcome my second co-host. Is a regular on the show, the dreaded man.
And without
Lex, how are you doing?
And without dress today, I've cut my dress.
Who told you that? Lex, look at the camera and do like this. How are you doing?
Very dark man light.
You can see that. I'm ready for the season. Yeah, I'm ready for the season. I'm wearing my crested.
You are representing Liverpool. You are a Liverpool correspondent on this show.
Yeah, we're ready for the season.
Wow.
That big team that belongs to Chelsea, Man U, and Liverpool this season, we will receive it with our full chest. We are waiting.
Absolutely. As always, it's going to be an interesting program. Our Friday's program is always very, very interesting. And today we'll also give you an interesting program as always. You understand? Okay. Before we go on that short break, we are going to go on a short break as always. But before we go on that short break, let me quickly give to you the talking points for today's program. We'll be talking about Pepe retirement. Pepe announces retirement earlier today. We'll be talking about his role while playing, his style of play and his impact, and many more. We'll be talking about that. We'll also be talking about Gea, who is closing on a return to football with Fiorentina. Gea is closing on a return to football with Fiorentina. And lastly, we'll be talking about football transfer. I know many people are itching to know who is moving from one club to another, or who are we bidding for, you understand? So we'll give you all that in today's program. We are going to go on that short break right now. When we come back, we'll dive down into today's talking point. Don't go nowhere.
Jonas Concept. At Jonas Concept, we are expert in installation of steelwork, carport, car cover, collapsible, automated reversion tap, panel mesh, handrail, and flower pot spraying. You can contact us on this following number: 090-5734-9791, or follow us on YouTube or subscribe to our YouTube at Jonas Concept. Jonas Concept, expert in installation of steelwork.
Game of Games, a sports talk show, life on Instagram at Game of Games. For your in-depth analysis in sports, join Sir Mayor, Lex, and YK, life on Instagram every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. You can follow us on our social media platforms, youtube.com Game of Games 25, and on tiktok.com Game of Games Sliles. Game of Games, a sports talk show.
Welcome back from that short break. This is your favorite show, Game of Games, a sport talk show with Samuel Lex and YK. All right, we've given you the talking points for today's program. But before we move ahead, I quickly want to give to us the news that broke out earlier. Not news per se, but what really happened in the Olympics today. Talking about Nigerian athlete Tobi Amusan. Yeah, she won't be qualifying for the finals of the 100 meters hurdles after finishing third at a time 12.55 seconds won't be enough. Well, despite the fact that she finishes third on the track with 12.55 seconds, she's not going to participate in the Olympic and the 100 meters finals. Lex, this is a sad news for us. Especially Tobi Amusan. She has been a wonderful athlete as far as I'm concerned. Ever since she has come, we've known her. Ever since she has come into limelight, you understand? She has been fantastic. But this is a sad news, Lex.
Yeah, I'm actually hearing it for the first time. I've been busy all day, I guess, so I couldn't really follow up. But this is a news that we never expected. We were rooting for her. We knew with Amusan on the track, we had hope of getting a medal at least in this tournament. But right now, it seems with this news, the hope just flew out of the window, and I don't think we can catch it. So it means that most of our or all of our contingents to the Olympics are now most likely going to come back home without medals. Very hard. So this is a call to action to us as a nation and to our athletes as well. We in the last episode we talked about how the nation needs to do better in terms of grooming athletes.
Yes, exactly.
But we also need to talk about how important it is that athletes should do all they can in representing the country. Yeah, to do all they can, they need to step up their game. They need to be better. You understand? So this is not a news we expected, but it is a news that we have to live with, and it is what it is. It is what it is. We just have to be better.
Fantastic. It is what it is. But a good news for we Nigerians, okay? The quartet of Emmanuel Ojeli, Ezekiel Nathaniel, and Zubem Amene and Ukezie for finals of men 4x400 meters after finishing second in each two with a season beat of 2 hours, 59 minutes, 81 seconds. YK, this is a good news for us. The finals of the 100 meter finals, he didn't qualify. But this news, YK, you are back. All right, and we are talking about the quartet of Emmanuel Ojeli, Ezekiel Nathaniel, and Zube Amene, and Chidi Okezie. Are you listening to me, YK? Are you there?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, those four have qualified for the final of men 4x400 after finishing second in each two with a season beat of 2 hours, 59 minutes, 81 seconds. And with this news, that's a good news for Nigeria. What's your take?
Good evening once again, my people.
Good evening.
Yeah, individually, I don't want to talk about them individually in these Olympic Games. Going into the competition, I could remember on this show where I said I do not expect, despite the fact that we have some talented athletes, but the preparation is too woeful. It's too woeful to say the least. See, as a sports person preparing for a competition, you are not only supposed to get ready physically, you have to be ready psychologically.
Psychologically, I agree with you.
So if one thing or the other that is out of your own power is affecting you, that is psychologically, there is no way you can be 100% ready. See,
I agree with you.
See what the Olympic Committee from Nigeria has done. They've really exposed our athletes to failure. I was reading somewhere that we budgeted 12 billion for the Olympics.
You are right.
Did it show on them?
As a YK, as a matter of fact, I read in the news that German cycling borrowed all their own
bicycle.
That is very, very ridiculous.
Can you imagine? That athlete, she has been preparing for like 4 years.
I don't know. This country is
she has prepared for like 4 years. She got to Paris only to discover that Nigeria did not provide her a bicycle.
Yes.
Psychologically, she's
out.
She
can use cartwheel now. She can use cartwheel.
Can you imagine? Psychologically, she's out. See this girl as well. Favor Ophelia.
Yes.
They did not put her in the 100-meter race.
Yes. They not register.
Yes.
Talk about it at the last episode.
Bro, after this Olympic, so many people are supposed to lose their job.
But they won't.
You are right.
They won't.
Even resign.
They won't. That is the fact. They won't. Imagine a country of over 200 million. We are yet to win a medal, even if it's the bronze.
We talked about.
Even if not plastic.
We are yet to win a medal. Although sorry, we have some near misses. There are some performances from our guys that are very fantastic, but luck was against them, especially our basketball team. In fact, they really pulled up the fight. I am very, very impressed with them.
Yes, I too.
But still, their preparation is very woeful. They were just a group of talented women, and they played out of their own skin. So, irrespective of the outcome of the remaining competitions we are in, irrespective of it, this Olympic is below par. And I will not lob the fault on the athletes. No.
Alone.
The 90% of the fault is on the NFF chairman and the Olympic committee team. The Minister of Sports. He has been explaining since the beginning of this competition. What type of people are you people? Why are you explaining when you're supposed to show workings? All this cho. You have 4 years to do this. Four good years. 4 good years for crying out loud.
We are preparing for those periods.
Well, I don't really know what is happening, but okay, YK, you are back. Are you done with your thoughts?
Yes, that's all.
All right.
That's shameful of them.
You know, as I used to say, God help us in this country. God help Nigeria. We have a long way to go. As far as, in fact, in every aspect, you agree with me, YK and Lex.
Hello. God did not help Nigeria.
No. That's why I said we have a long way to go. You understand?
Stop putting God into our own man-made problem.
Failure.
Yes. We are not the only country that have God.
Yeah, I
Everybody
agree
has
with you.
God.
I agree with you.
So why are we now the only one that need God to do the right thing?
There's always calling God to do our job. See,
Well.
I think
Okay. Let's say it is well. It is well. Abi.
see, can you hear me?
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
I want to say that it's like YK has said, we cannot continue to give God our jobs to do.
Yes.
God has given.
Yes.
There's a reason our head is on our shoulders.
Yes.
It is so that we can and make things happen by ourselves.
Yes.
Now we had 4 whole years to prepare for these Olympics. The preparation was nowhere to be found. The scouting was nowhere to be found. The performance has been below par, or the logistics was not. Imagine a cyclist without how does that work? Imagine Favour without boots. Imagine Favour. All the development possible, and then she was not entered into the competition. How does that make sense? Do you even know what is funny? Like people are supposed to believe their God.
See. Do you even know what is funny? After there was no representative from NFF in a mixed zone. She was the only one there with her family. There is no representative of NFF. That mixed zone.
They prepared other athletes for other games. They were busy.
Who are these people? Who are them? Where are they from?
Most of them are square pegs in round holes. That's honestly the problem. Square pegs in round holes. They are people who are compensated. They are there by compensation. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, Lex and YK, see, we can go on and on and on and on. Open the book of lamentations, lamenting about, we can go on and on.
Bro, some athletes are watching their jersey themselves for reuse.
No, all these things I know.
And it's not the first time. I hope you know that.
And they said they budgeted 12 billion naira. 12 billion naira.
What is they use that money to do?
Private jet, SUV, first class, 5-class hotel in Paris.
It is well with us. See, bunch of useless
elders. Yeah.
Please, don't mind Mike, but like seriously, it's so annoying.
We have
so annoying
to say the hard truth. We have to say the hard truth. We can't continue like this. So many talented people will just be wasted.
I know.
Look at this lady that wanted to represent Nigeria in the last Olympics and had to switch back to the USA.
Yes, now she won gold now.
She won gold.
Yes.
She won gold.
Yes, now.
Olympics, and she was supposed that gold should have gone to Nigeria, but no. Nigeria.
We can't keep doing our athlete like this. See the female basketball coach. See what she said.
I thought that
before they could see little help, they have to beg. What type of things? They are going there to represent the country. They are going there to house the flag of Nigeria. They are not going there for their home gain alone now. So why? YK and Lex. YK
Alex, please, let's just close the book. Let's just close the book of lamentation for Nigeria, please. Please, let's do that. You know, we can see.
It's fine.
We can spend like 1 hour. We can spend like 1 hour.
I will spend 24 hours.
Oh, you understand? And we only have 30 minutes or so for this show. You understand? So don't let us just use the whole show to lament about Nigeria. Well, but all I'm just going to say is that
my bad.
All I'm just going to say is that we should start doing the right thing. See, we can't go on like this. It's not proper. Like, and that's like, seriously, it's not proper. We can't go on like this. We should do the right thing, and I believe, well, maybe this Olympic is going to make the administrative sit well, so that they will adjust their seat. Maybe all what I'm just saying is maybe.
Let's move on to the next thing, please.
That is a future possible things.
Exactly. Let's move on. I think time too many.
God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Let's just end the book of lamentation with God bless Nigeria. All right, let's talk. See, we've wasted a lot of time. But no problem. We have 3 talking points in today's program. But let's quickly talk about Pepe. Pepe announces his retirement earlier today. YK, I'm with you. He announced his retirement earlier today, and looking at this Euro, that Euro happens to be his final competition. As far as I'm concerned, in fact, I even read it in the news that Manchester United signed Pepe. I don't know how true the news is. I don't know. Maybe you've seen it. That's why I'm throwing the question to you. But he has retired. What do you think we are going to miss? Which I know we are going to miss Pepe, but tell me the match that you've watched Pepe and like, wow, this guy is a fantastic defender. YK, I'm throwing the question to you.
Yeah. You see, that news where you said Manchester United signed Pepe. I know it is either from Complete Sport or Soccer Star, like that. So it is fine. I don't
read Complete Sport.
Soccer Star.
You see, Pepe is a type of defender where whenever he's on the pitch, he gives 101%. He gives 101%, and I don't think I have seen early in his Madrid career.
People too love. A lot of people love him. He has
Portuguese national team.
Okay,
the Euro 2016 final.
Can you start with your thoughts again? Because at a point the network is not that friendly. Please start with your thoughts.
Okay. I said Pepe is the kind of player that gives 101% whenever he's on the pitch.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He has never given me below 6 over 10. But during the early part of his career with Real Madrid, he was rash, so brutal, too aggressive, too many unnecessary red cards like that.
Wow, fantastic.
performance of his performances that that stood tall with me should be the Euro 2016 final with France.
Wow, yeah.
He was everywhere. I was, as in, if not for the fact that Griezmann performed very well in that tournament, to me, I think Pepe deserves the player of the tournament. But in football, it is very difficult giving the player of the tournament to defender.
Yeah.
But to me, his performances in that Euro 2016 was too perfect. So Pepe will be a great loss to Portugal national team. A very great loss to them. So I wish him the best in his retirement. He has won it all. I think the only tournament he did not really win is the World Cup. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a very beautiful career that many footballers will die to have.
Yes, exactly.
So I wish him well. What a player.
What a player. Fantastic. What a player. Well, Lex, do you want to add anything to what YK have said?
Well, not much. I think if we are honest with ourselves, when we categorize players into generational talent, all of those, I'm sure people of Pepe's ilk will be termed generational.
Yeah.
They are players that will probably come once in 40 years. They are
like Maguire.
They are they are players that come once in 40 years, once in a blue moon, in a very long time. Before we are going to see a player of Pepe's ilk again, with his craziness, with his charisma, with his courage, with his football knowledge, with his strength, with his leadership, with everything he came with in football. I think it's going to take us another couple of years, a lot of years, couple of decades maybe. You understand? So Pepe has won it all. One thing I just wished Pepe did was announce his retirement earlier. I think football would have celebrated him more, just the way Toni Kroos was celebrated. Going into the Euros, since that is going to also be his final tournament as a footballer. So I just wish he has announced his retirement earlier, so that football fans, football generally, football family can appreciate him better, can give him a more befitting farewell. Because all of us saw what he did. Even in these Euros, he was not playing like a 40-year-old player. He was playing like a player who still has 15 years to go in football. He played just like YK said. He always gives his 100%, even when his strength is not carrying it. He always gives it. And let's not forget that before the Euros, a lot of pundits, a lot of people were saying that the Portugal team are going to be torn open because Pepe is no longer the player he used to be. He's slower, he's this and that and that. If you watch that tournament and you followed Portugal very well, you will know that there is no sign of weakness in Pepe's game.
In fact,
at all throughout
their attack was their weak point.
Their attack was the weak point. There was no sign of weakness in his game. He was not playing like a 40-year-old player. So Pepe has won it all. He has done it all. He has done everything possible in football. He has seen the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. So he's bowing out. He's bowing out in a very fantastic fashion. He's bowing out. Even in fact, some younger players who would hope and pray that they have his strength, the strength he has at 40. Some younger players like Atim Ben Arfa that disappeared very early in football, like some other players like that. They wish that they had his strength, they had his longevity but he didn't.
Yeah.
And he has done his lot for football, and we appreciate him. We only pray that his retirement favors him and he enjoys his retirement as much as he enjoyed playing.
Fantastic. He enjoys his retirement. I also wish him all the very best. Well, Pepe retired at the age of 41 year old. 41. Wow. Pepe. Hey. Well, I'm sure his doctor, maybe his advisors or doctors advise him. I'm sure Pepe can go on to play till 45 years old. But well, we wish him all the very best. Okay. All right. Let's quickly dive down to our second talking point. Our second talking point is talking about David De Gea. David De Gea, who I was talking to one of my colleagues that De Gea took a 1 year sabbatical last season. He took 1 year sabbatical last season. But YK, on this show, you are, I said it earlier that you are a Manchester United correspondent on this show. You understand? But YK, some Manchester United fans are still missing David De Gea. Are you part of them?
Any Manchester United fan missing De Gea is just like Nigerians saying they miss Buhari. See, De Gea's fault, as in his strength, is short saving. He refused to evolve. That even to some extent, his short saving has reduced. So I think if I were to be in charge of Manchester United, I would have let go of De Gea since that final Europa League final with Villarreal.
Villarreal.
I would have. He has really overstayed his welcome. You see, he's a good short-stepping goalkeeper. But even at that short saving, he has been found wanting. So the best scenario is just to let go. Although his replacement has not been that impressive.
Exactly. I'm going there.
But that's not me letting.
Performances of okay, I'm explaining to the viewers, because I'm telling them that I'm throwing a question to you because some Manchester United fans are really missing David De Gea due to the performances of his replacement. You understand? But you end your thought. You are saying something before the network took over.
Actually, I think it was your network that went off. Because I could still hear you.
Samuel.
All right, I'm there.
I think your network is the one with issue.
No. Mine is quite clear from my end.
Let's disagree to agree. Continue.
All right.
So what I was saying is Onana's blunder.
Okay.
Is not a prerequisite to say letting go of the G is wrong. The G's Man United career should have ended since 2020, 2021. But our board, they know how to give unmerited players too many chances. And to me, Nana has fault.
Yes.
But if a goalkeeper is facing 20 shots a game, brother, you will be forced to become a basket. It get picking now. It get picking for us now. Wipe day out now. And you come on use shot kill him. Wait,
Like serious, I agree with you.
how much you dey pay am? How much you dey pay am? You wan kill am?
I agree with you.
Premier League last season, Onana was top 3 of the goalkeeper with the highest save percentage.
Yeah, you are right.
So, what again? But the more shots you face,
at a point he was number one. At a point he was number one last season.
See, Burnley that got relegated, they have a better defense than Manchester United last season.
That's very poor.
So what are
Manchester United
saying?
That's very poor for Manchester. Well, fantastic. But we are actually talking about David De Gea. You understand? But are we going to say De Gea going to Fiorentina? Are we going to say De Gea going to Fiorentina is a good move for him? Next.
Okay. First of all, I think that if we are being honest, David De Gea fell off. He fell off.
Because
really fell off.
Because he refused to evolve.
Yeah. At some point, he was the golden boy. He was the embodiment of that. But he fell off because Adrian San Miguel keeps getting teams year in year out. Maringa, or what's that guy's name, keeps getting a team year in year out. But ADG stayed home 1 year without a team.
Without a team. Even see, Madrid was looking for a goalkeeper. They did not go for DG that is clubless. They went for Kepa.
They didn't go for him. So
that's very
he
bad.
Really fell off. And if he still wants to revive anything, I think Fiorentina move is a good move for him.
Yes.
If he feels like he has anything left to offer football, Fiorentina is a good move. I don't think there will be too much pressure on him. It's a new league for him. He can probably express himself without pressure and all of that. So Fiorentina move is a good move for him. But honestly, if he feels like he has maybe 2, 3, 5 years or whatever left in him to give football, he needs to do better than he did before he fell off.
Fantastic.
He actually needs to do better. He needs to do better.
Fantastic. He needs to do better. And well, I love the year. In fact, last season Chelsea, when Kepa Arrizabalaga moved to Real Madrid, I was even talking to a cold Chelsea supporter. You understand? I said, well, let's just go for the year. So the year, as far as I'm concerned, the year is one of them.
Who won't you sign? You have like 15 goalkeepers now. Like 15 goalkeepers now.
Triple decker boss. Check him is 41 or 42 now inside.
You dey run motherless home.
And YK legs with that legs with that we are diving down to last. YK, we are diving down to our last talking point, because see, the last episode of this show, I and Lex, we talked about Chelsea. In fact, we even make mockery of Chelsea. I'm even tired of Chelsea, you understand? But
signed Kini now. Oh, Neto has signed now. Pedro Neto.
Yeah. And on the team with Pedro Neto is supposed to play, we have Chukwuemeka, we have like 3, 4, 5 wingers.
Madueke. See, the coach they signed. Masaka. No. Maresca.
See, signed that one from Gremio.
See, difference between
this you not give you
having a football squad and having a whole village.
The size of that
you not give me YK. You not give me. Well, YK. Before you go ahead. Wait. Before you go ahead. In the last 24 hours, I want you to tell me like 2 or 3 news for you in the world of transfer. I just wanted to share to us, to the viewers out there.
Okay, Pedro Neto to Chelsea. Yes. Then I read that Chelsea are not giving up on Victor Osimhen.
Wahala.
That is after signing Samu Alajo. They need to question that Chelsea owner. They need to question him. That man is running something underneath. He's running something underneath.
Because now there's a lot of black players in that team. There's a lot of which should actually be a good thing for us. Yeah, there's a lot of black players in that team, but that team is lacking cohesion and it's lacking ambition.
Balance. No balance.
They're lacking ambition. They're lacking direction.
See, Lex.
Even direction,
Lex.
Lex. Even direction.
See, they have many players, but whenever you want to write their first 11, you will see that there are no players here.
Yes.
Who are the players they have? Badiashile for defense.
They have Lavia and Caicedo. Well,
Chelsea.
Michael Jackson, striker.
Please, YK. Let's leave Chelsea. Tell us another one. YK, let's leave Chelsea. Chelsea with their problems.
No problem.
From you, YK, before I move to next.
I read Manchester United, they are not giving up on Manuel Ugarte.
Yeah, I also read that.
On Mazraoui and Delete.
Okay.
Then Liverpool are negotiating with Real Sociedad for Zubimendi.
Yes.
Zubimendi, yeah. Then Man City are also looking for a replacement for Julian Alvarez.
Fantastic. And guess what, Lex? I'm moving to you, Lex. Guess what? You know, Manchester City are going for Dani Olmo. I think we discussed it in one of our previous editions that Manchester City are going for Dani Olmo. And guess what? Dani Olmo has signed for Barcelona today.
Because Manchester City don't need him. There is no way Manchester City will. There is no way they will need him, and he will go to Barcelona that are borrowing Lapo. To sign player. No way.
By the way,
They
maybe Daniel would just want assurance of playing time. I don't think that City team with still with the likes of what's that they call them? Quota system winger that they have. They are going to this English boy now. Grealish. 100 million quota system boy. I don't.
Grealish is an imposter.
I did tell you that guy is not supposed to be a footballer.
In fact, he was a footballer when he was in Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, yes.
But when he got to Manchester City, he became a gym instructor.
and a lifestyle model.
And an alcoholic. He dey drink like Chris.
Oh boy.
Lex. Any news for you in the last 24 hours concerning transfer market?
I think that's the most of it that I can remember. The Zubimendi deal has turned into from a secret deal. Now it has turned Pepe scatter. The Zubimendi deal becoming very, very tricky by the hour. As at yesterday, every Liverpool fan.
I read so that wanted to give him a new contract.
A new contract, yes. As at yesterday, almost every Liverpool fan thought Zubimendi was in the bag. As at today, we are hearing of new deal from Sociedad from him. We are hearing that he's on the team list to play their friendly against is it Alaves or something like that. Or they are friendly. The friendly they have for today or tomorrow. I can't remember. But the same Sociedad player that Arsenal wants to buy was
Merino.
not on the Merino was not on the list.
Is it Merino or Merino?
I think this Mikel Merino now.
Merino.
So I think this deal is becoming trickier by the hour, not even by the day, by the hour. 1 minute you are hearing one news, the other minute you are hearing another news entirely. So we wait to see what happens. But the fact remains that
not until we hear here we go.
Here we go. But the fact remains that Liverpool needs to touch up that team if they stand any chance. If they want to stand any chance, especially this season, Liverpool, especially
even to me, Lex. Even to me, I feel they don't need the profile of Zubimendi. To me, yes.
Wow.
I think they need Liverpool. I think they need the midfielder that can cover space very well, because a midfield of Zubimendi and McAllister, I think they are both playing the same position. Not same position, but they have the same profile.
Yeah.
They are both technical on the ball, but they are not pacey.
Exactly. So a midfield of McAllister and Zubimendi will leave their defense a little bit exposed. But probably, and I read that Slot is moving away from danger pressing
to a more continuing football, yes.
To a more possessive football.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you are not careful, if you are possessing the football in the opponent's half, you have to be wary of counter attacks.
Break the race.
So you have to have a midfielder that can cover that space and that is aggressive in tackling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but they are the professionals. We are just talking. So
We are just
they know
We
what
need
they
to
see.
see what happens.
Yeah.
But every seeing eyes knows that Liverpool team needs a touch up. At least not the kind of touch up, not the kind of makeover that Chelsea is doing, but
Chelsea's
a
not
touch
doing a
up.
makeover.
Chelsea is buying a PT.
I know. I from the depth of my heart, I knew that either YK or Lex is going to mention Chelsea. I know.
Why won't we mention Chelsea? We can't use it for good example. Never. It is bad example because this is not more transfer. This is not more a football.
Grab it, win it, grab it by all means.
I even put it up to the referee. Next season, they should count Chelsea team very well. They will be over 11 on the pitch. They should count them very, very well.
Lex and YK, we are out of time. See, we are spending like 50 something minutes now on our show, on a 30 minutes program. We are spending like over 51 minutes. You understand? But please comment on the comment section. We want to hear your
our network.
APC member.
All right. Lex and YK. For the viewers out there, we want to hear your views. We want to know what you think about today's program. Drop your comment on the comment section. As always, I want to say a very big thank you to you for supporting us, for sharing our video. I beg your pardon. For supporting us. I want to say a very big thank you. But before we go, Tottenham has agreed a 55 million deal to sign Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth. Yeah, 65 million deal to sign Dominic. As old talk with Galatasaray over potential Zaha return. Crystal Palace old talk with Galatasaray over potential Zaha. And YK have said it earlier. That Chelsea has already agreed a deal, a 54 million deal to sign Pedro Neto. All right, fantastic.
It's one of their players.
YK.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you very much for joining us on today's program. Lex, thank you very much for joining us. For joining us in today's program. And for the viewers out there, I want to say a very big thank you for joining us also in today's program. You can support us, you can join us, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as Game of Game 25. You can follow us on our TikTok and on our Instagram as Game of Game 1_. Alright. Till we see you again next week, Monday, by His grace. Don't drink and drive. Have a blessed weekend. God bless you.
Peace out.
God bless Nigeria.
Peace out.
Peace and love.
Bye.